Hi folks, it's 4G Dave, and I have to admit I'd be laughing at this so-called man of God if it wasn't such an abomination playing out in rainbow colors. We have this pastor, Andy Oliver, Allendale United Methodist down in St. Pete, Florida, turning the pulpit into a TED Talk for identity politics. Not a word about salvation, not a word about truth, just the same tired woke sermon about gender ideology, victimhood Olympics, and validation for the mentally ill over biblical foundation. This ain't church anymore. It's a circus of progressive cosplay, and this guy's the ringmaster. But here's what really pushed this into a straight-up parody. The man stood up, lit a candle on Easter Sunday, and prayed for Kilmar, the aptly named MS-13 gang member. Let that sink in. A violent criminal. A man tied to one of the most brutal gangs on the planet, and this so-called pastor lifts him up like he's a misunderstood saint. Nope. Kilmar doesn't need your soft-spoken spiritual poetry. He needs to be deported and jailed, because that's what we do with violent criminals in a functioning society. How about we start by praying for his victims, Pastor? But you want to pray for Kilmar? Sure. Pray from a distance, through a prison wall. This ain't compassion. It's insanity. And it's an insult to every law-abiding person who actually believes in justice, order, and yes, real redemption that starts with accountability. You want to preach love? Preach the whole truth, not this watered-down mess that is suitable only for a guest spot on MSNBC with a host who looks like Pat from Saturday Night Live. Enough is enough. Real faith ain't afraid to offend. Real truth cuts deep, and real pastors don't pander, especially to violent MS-13 criminals and mentally ill deviants. I'm 4G Dave signing off, and I call it like I see it. 4G starts with God, not gender-obsessed grifter or idolized gangbanger. Until next time.